There are moments in life when a message doesn't arrive by accident. You find yourself here, listening now, because something greater has placed this vibration in your path. The universe has a way of whispering in silence, guiding those who are ready, and what you are about to hear is not just a collection of words, but a frequency that carries the code of abundance. This video reached you at the exact time it was meant to. Not earlier, not later, but now, when your energy is prepared to receive. Close your eyes for a brief moment and feel the stillness around you. Beneath the noise of the world, beneath the chatter of daily life, there is a current of energy that has always been flowing. It is the same current that Nikola Tesla spoke about when he revealed that everything is vibration, frequency, and energy. To those who awaken to this truth, wealth is no longer something to chase. Wealth becomes a presence, a living force, a frequency that begins to seek you. Imagine this. While others struggle, fight, and exhaust themselves in the endless pursuit of money, you are being called to step into a different dimension of receiving. This dimension does not demand effort in the way the material world understands effort. Instead, it invites you to tune your inner being into harmony with the invisible signals of prosperity. Just as a radio station plays its music only when tuned to the right frequency, wealth plays its song only for those aligned with its vibration. And today you are here to align. Take a gentle breath in, and as you exhale, let go of the weight of doubts and fears. You are not here by coincidence. You are here because you were seeking a sign, and this is that sign. It does not matter where you have been, how many times you have struggled, or how loud the world has tried to convince you that abundance is rare. The truth is that abundance is infinite, and it is waiting for you in silence. The silence I speak of is not emptiness. It is sacred. It is the womb of creation where ideas, opportunities, and miracles are conceived. When you step into this silence, you step into the field where energy responds to intention. In this field, your desires are not wishes thrown into the air, they are commands carried by frequency. And when those commands are tuned to the vibration of wealth, money becomes magnetized to your life. Tesla once hinted at the hidden powers of silence and unseen forces. He understood that the most powerful signals are not the ones we shout into the world, but the ones we whisper into the fabric of the universe. Wealth hunts those who vibrate in silence, because silence is the proof of certainty. There is no need to convince, no need to explain, no need to beg. Silent energy radiates clarity, and clarity is irresistible to abundance. So let your heart recognize this moment for what it is: a threshold. You are being invited to step into a new chapter, not of chasing money, but of embodying the wealth frequency that naturally attracts prosperity into your life. Stay with me, because what unfolds in the next minutes will not just explain this vibration, it will transmit it to you. Allow your body to relax, your mind to soften, and your spirit to open. You are stepping into a journey where each word carries an energy, each pause is a breath of alignment, and each teaching is a bridge between you and the silent frequency of prosperity. From this moment forward, know that something is already shifting. You have entered the field, and wealth has already begun to notice you. If you are still here, it means your soul has recognized the signal. That signal is faint for most people, drowned out by the noise of fear, stress, and endless struggle. But you have heard it. And because you have heard it, the universe is asking you to stay until the very end of this journey. Do not step away, do not allow distraction to pull you back into the ordinary world. For when you reach the final words of this transmission, you will carry with you a key, a vibrational key that can unlock a flow of wealth far beyond logic. This is not just about money in the bank. Money is only the visible layer of something much deeper. What is really being awakened here is the remembrance of who you are. A being of energy connected to the universal field that creates galaxies and also brings a single coin into your hand. To watch until the end is not an act of curiosity, it is a declaration of readiness. By staying, you are saying to yourself, to the universe, and to the vibration of wealth itself, I am ready to receive. Imagine walking through a dark corridor with a light glowing at the far end. Each step you take brings you closer, but if you stop halfway, the light remains unreachable. This journey is the same. Every word, every pause, every teaching you allow to enter your mind will bring you closer to that inner light, until suddenly the corridor opens and you find yourself standing in the radiance of abundance. But you must walk all the way. You must stay with me until the final breath of this message, because only then will the frequency settle fully into your being. Think of this video as more than a message. Think of it as a vessel. You are not merely listening, you are receiving an imprint, a code carried through the vibration of voice, words, and silence. When you listen to the end, you allow this code to complete its cycle. Half codes do not activate. Unfinished vibrations do not resonate. But when you remain present, from the first spark to the last declaration, You complete the circuit. And when the circuit is complete, wealth begins to move toward you, as naturally as rivers flow to the ocean. Tesla often spoke of currents unseen, forces that flow beneath perception yet power everything in existence. What you are receiving now is one of those currents. It does not appear on the surface. It will not make sense to the rational mind that measures everything in hours and coins. This is why so many will never understand. And this is why you are asked to keep this sacred. The thumbnail of this message told you, never tell this to anyone. Not because it must be hidden out of fear, but because its power is diluted when it is spoken carelessly. Wealth in silence is the purest form of manifestation. It grows strongest when protected within the sanctuary of your own energy. So I invite you, stay. Listen with your whole being. Let each word move through you as though it were spoken not outside, but from within. And as you do, notice how the air around you begins to change, how your breath feels lighter, how your heart beats with a rhythm that is not random but aligned. This is the invitation, and it is sacred. It is between you, the universe, and the silent frequency of wealth. Remain until the end and the key will be given. Do not rush. Do not question. Simply allow. For wealth is already moving toward you, and by finishing this journey, you will step into the vibration where money does not run from you, it hunts you. Everything in existence is energy. This is not poetry, it is science, it is spirit, and it is truth. Nikola Tesla revealed it long before the world was ready to listen. If you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. The chair you sit on, the device you hold, the voice you are hearing now, even the thoughts floating through your mind, all of it is vibration. And if all is vibration, then wealth is not a number, not a paycheck, not a coin in your hand. Wealth is a frequency. A living frequency that can be tuned into, amplified, and embodied. Imagine for a moment the vast spectrum of frequencies, like invisible rivers flowing all around you. Some rivers carry fear, scarcity, and lack. When people live in constant worry about money, they are simply tuned to that river, receiving its current, feeling its weight. Others, however, have discovered that there is another river, one that carries abundance, prosperity, and silent growth. They are not louder, they are not luckier, they are simply tuned differently. And because they are tuned differently, life responds. The question then is not whether wealth exists, but whether you are aligned to its current. You have seen it in your life before, how a single person can seem to attract opportunities without effort, how doors open for them almost magically, while another struggles endlessly with no result. The difference is not intelligence, it is not background, it is not luck. The difference is frequency. The first is vibrating on the wavelength of abundance, and the second is vibrating on the wavelength of struggle. The universe is impartial. It simply amplifies the signal you are tuned to. Tesla understood that silence was not emptiness but resonance. When you are silent, when your energy is still, you become a conductor for higher frequencies. Think of a tuning fork. When it vibrates, another tuning fork nearby begins to vibrate in harmony. The same principle applies to your life. When you enter the frequency of wealth, money itself begins to vibrate toward you. It is not a chase, it is resonance. This is why the richest transformations happen not in the noise of desperate action, but in the stillness of inner alignment. Action matters, yes, but action without frequency is like trying to row against the current of a river. You may move, but you exhaust yourself. When your frequency is aligned, however, action becomes effortless. The river carries you, and the wealth that once seemed impossible becomes natural. You may wonder, how does one feel this frequency? You feel it first as a shift in energy, a quiet expansion in your chest, a deep calm in your mind, a sense that the universe is no longer against you but breathing with you. When this shift happens, coincidences begin to multiply. You meet the right person at the right time. An idea suddenly clicks into place. An opportunity appears in a form you could not have predicted. These are not random accidents, they are the physical reflections of a frequency you have tuned into. The greatest error people make is believing they must fight for wealth, as if money is a wild animal to be hunted. The truth is the opposite. Wealth is the hunter. It seeks those who vibrate in silence, who radiate certainty, who understand that abundance is not begged for but embodied. When you hold the vibration of wealth, money finds you because it cannot resist its own frequency reflected back at it. Feel these words not as information but as energy. Let them sink into your being. You are surrounded by invisible fields, and with each breath you are tuning your instrument. You are no longer a seeker standing outside the gates of abundance. You are already within the field. Wealth is energy, and energy responds to you. Alignment is not forced, it is not noisy, and it is not frantic. Alignment is the quiet art of bringing your breath, your body, and your mind into one harmonious rhythm, so that the energy around you has no choice but to respond. This is where silence becomes power. This is where manifestation stops being theory and becomes a living presence in your life. Take a slow breath in through your nose and hold it gently at the top. Feel the air expand within you as if it were filling every cell with light. Now release it slowly, as though you are letting go of the heavy layers of doubt and fear that have been sitting on your shoulders. Again, breathe in slowly and deeply, and imagine drawing in not just oxygen, but the golden frequency of abundance itself. Exhale gently and let scarcity leave your body. In this rhythm, you begin to align. Notice what happens as you breathe with awareness. Your thoughts soften, the noise of the outer world fades, and a space opens within you. This space is not empty, it is alive. It is the sacred ground where energy rearranges itself according to your vibration. And the more you remain in this state, the more you feel the truth. Wealth is not something out there, it is something already flowing through you, waiting to be expressed. Bring your attention now to the center of your chest, the heart space. Imagine a warm glow beginning to rise there, soft at first, then brighter with every breath. This glow is your inner frequency generator. It does not need effort, it does not need control, it only needs permission. As it grows, see how it radiates silently, creating ripples that expand far beyond your body, far beyond this moment. These ripples are not fantasy, they are signals, and those signals are already being received by the field of abundance. As your heart radiates, bring your mind into stillness. Thoughts will come, but let them pass like clouds drifting across a vast sky. Do not hold them, do not chase them, simply let them dissolve. In this stillness, you are no longer a mind chasing answers, you are energy resonating with the code of wealth. And the universe, impartial and infinite, cannot resist resonance. It responds always without fail. Tesla believed that the key to unlocking energy lay in attunement. The same is true here. You are not forcing wealth to come, you are attuning yourself to what already exists. Wealth is not rare, it is not limited, it is simply tuned out by those vibrating at the wrong frequency. Your silence, your breath, your stillness, these are the tools that turn the dial. And as you turn it, the static fades, and the music of abundance begins to play clearly in your life. Stay here for a moment. Feel the alignment between your breath, your heart, and your mind. Each inhale is a declaration, I am connected. Each exhale is a release, I am free of lack. The glow in your chest expands further now, as though it were touching everything around you, your home, your relationships, your opportunities, even the money that is making its way into your hands. All of it is already responding to your vibration. This alignment is not something you do once. It is a state you return to again and again until it becomes natural. And once it becomes natural, you no longer worry about when or how wealth will appear, because you know that the field is already working on your behalf. You begin to live with certainty, and certainty is the highest magnet of abundance. Remember this, the more silent the alignment, the louder the results. This is your moment of stillness, your moment of tuning. And as you remain in this energy, wealth has already begun moving toward you. You are now aligned, your energy steady, your silence alive. In this state, the universe whispers its secrets more clearly. And one of those secrets, hidden in plain sight yet ignored by most, is that wealth responds not to words spoken loudly, but to signals carried silently. Tesla understood that the universe is made of patterns, numbers, and codes. He said that if we only knew the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, we would hold the key to the universe. And within those numbers lies a doorway into abundance itself. So let us reveal the code. The vibration of wealth is activated through repetition, rhythm, and resonance. When you align your breath, your intention, and your silent declaration to this universal code, money begins to flow toward you as though it had been waiting for the signal. The practice is simple, but its simplicity is its power. Because the mind seeks complication, while the universe operates in elegant patterns. Here is the teaching. In your moments of silence, breathe with the rhythm of 3, 6, and 9. Inhale for a count of 3, hold for a count of 6, exhale for a count of 9. With each cycle, imagine you are tuning yourself like an instrument, bringing your frequency closer to the vibration of wealth. 3 represents creation, 6 represents flow, and 9 represents completion. Together they form a cycle that mirrors the very heartbeat of the universe. Do not underestimate this. It may sound too simple, but within this rhythm lies a quantum signal that aligns your energy field with abundance. Tesla himself hinted at it, and those who practice it with sincerity notice subtle shifts. A sudden calm in the storm of worry, a clarity in decision-making, a sense of being carried by something larger than themselves. And soon after, the outer world begins to reflect the inner shift. Opportunities, ideas, and financial growth appear where before there was only struggle. Alongside this breath, you carry an affirmation, a code spoken within rather than shouted without. The phrase is this: wealth flows to me in silence. Let it rise within your mind as you breathe in 3, hold 6, release 9. Do not say it with tension, do not force it. Whisper it to your soul. In this way, you are sending a signal into the field that is both precise and powerful. Every time you repeat this cycle, you are imprinting a new pattern onto your energy body. And the universe, which operates by resonance, cannot help but respond. It is not magic in the sense of trickery, it is law in the sense of vibration. You are not asking for wealth. You are commanding resonance with it. And that command is made not with effort, but with alignment. Picture yourself as a lighthouse. A lighthouse does not chase ships, it simply shines silently and consistently, and the ships find their way to it. You are the lighthouse now. Your breath, your silence, and your affirmation are your light. And wealth, like the ships, begins to navigate toward you. Not because you demanded it, but because your frequency made it inevitable. Practice this code daily, even for a few minutes. Do it in the morning to set your energy, or at night to enter sleep aligned with abundance. Over time, it will not feel like practice, it will feel like your natural state. And when it becomes your natural state, you will notice how wealth, opportunities, and prosperity no longer feel like strangers. They become companions, drawn to you by the invisible signal of your alignment. This is the teaching, and it is powerful. Breathe in 3, hold 6, release 9, and let the words echo silently within. Wealth flows to me in silence. Now that the code has been revealed, the next step is to let the vibration of wealth settle deeper into your being through affirmation. Affirmations are not empty words, they are frequencies spoken into the field of energy. When repeated with awareness, they create ripples that expand far beyond what the conscious mind can measure. The universe does not respond to words alone, it responds to the energy carried within those words. That is why, when you affirm with silence, with presence, with certainty, you become magnetic. Take a breath, slow and steady, and as you hold the air, prepare yourself to repeat. With every affirmation, you are not simply speaking. You are tuning your frequency, shaping your reality, and commanding wealth to find you. Speak inwardly or softly if you wish, but let the words resonate as if they were being etched into the fabric of your soul. Say, I am abundant. Feel it as truth, not hope. See yourself already surrounded by the flow of prosperity, every breath a reminder that you live in an infinite universe where lack is only an illusion. Again, I am abundant. Notice how the vibration of those words feels stronger the second time, as though your energy has begun to recognize them as its natural state. Now say, I attract wealth. With each repetition, visualize money, opportunities, and prosperity moving toward you like rivers flowing back to the ocean. You are not chasing, you are magnetizing. You are not begging, you are embodying. Again, I attract wealth. Let the silence after the words carry their vibration deeper. Say, I am aligned with prosperity. Feel your body, mind, and spirit harmonizing, the glow in your chest expanding outward, touching every part of your life. With each repetition, you are not creating something new, you are revealing what was already yours but hidden beneath noise and doubt. I am aligned with prosperity. Say, wealth flows to me in silence. These words are the key. Whisper them within and sense how your energy shifts instantly. Money is not chased, it is received. Abundance does not require permission, it requires alignment. Repeat it once more. Wealth flows to me in silence. Stay with this rhythm. Each affirmation is a pulse of energy sent into the field. The more you allow yourself to feel, the more powerful they become. They are not just phrases, they are commands of resonance, reminders to the universe that you are no longer living in lack but vibrating in abundance. As you continue, notice the subtle shift within your body. Your breath feels lighter, your chest feels open, and your mind feels calm. You are not forcing anything, you are allowing. The affirmations are not something you need to believe instantly, they are seeds being planted. Each time you repeat them, the roots grow deeper, the energy becomes stronger, until one day you realize they are no longer affirmations but truths you live by. Say one more, I am ready to receive. Let it settle, not as a question but as a declaration. By saying these words, you open the door, and the flow of prosperity begins to move faster toward you. Feel the silence after the affirmation. That silence is not emptiness. It is the universe listening, responding, aligning. These affirmations are not meant to be spoken once. They are living frequencies. Return to them daily, weave them into your breath, let them accompany your silence. Over time, they will transform not just your mind but your energy field itself. And when your field changes, your reality changes. Wealth has no choice but to follow the vibration you carry. Repeat once more, as if engraving the truth into your being: I am abundant. I attract wealth. I am aligned with prosperity. Wealth flows to me in silence. I am ready to receive. There comes a moment in every journey when the shift is no longer subtle, no longer hidden beneath layers of practice and repetition, but fully alive. That moment is now. You have aligned your breath, you have entered silence, you have affirmed your abundance, and now it is time to declare. A declaration is different from an affirmation. Affirmations plant the seed, but a declaration announces to the universe that the seed has already sprouted, that the harvest is inevitable, that abundance is no longer on its way but already here. Close your eyes, breathe in deeply, and feel the energy around you. Can you sense how the air itself feels charged, how the silence now vibrates differently? That is not imagination, that is alignment. Your frequency has shifted, and the field is responding. What you declare in this moment is not a wish, it is a reality spoken into existence. And so we declare together: abundance is here. Wealth is flowing. Prosperity is alive within me. Say it with calm authority: abundance is here. Do not imagine it arriving someday in the future. Feel it as though it has already unfolded, as though your life is already reflecting it in countless ways. When you declare abundance as present, the universe mirrors that certainty. Time collapses. What once seemed far away steps closer, drawn by the magnetic force of your declaration. Now say: wealth is flowing. Picture streams of golden energy weaving into your life. Opportunities opening, doors unlocking, money finding its way to you without strain. You are not chasing, you are receiving. Wealth is not a stranger knocking at your door, it is already sitting in your home, woven into the fabric of your existence. Each time you declare it, you strengthen the current, and the flow grows wider, faster, brighter. Say next: prosperity is alive within me. Let it rise from the center of your chest, from that glowing field of energy you cultivated. Feel how it spreads through your entire being, into your mind, your body, your spirit. This declaration is not about something outside, it is about what is already inside you. Prosperity is not a possession, it is a state of being. And in declaring it alive, you awaken it fully. This is your spiritual declaration, not a plea, not a request, not even a hope. It is the certainty of someone who has tuned into the frequency and knows that the field has already shifted. Tesla understood this truth, that energy once set into resonance continues to vibrate, unstoppable. What you are doing here is not temporary. You are setting into motion a resonance that will continue to echo long after this moment, drawing wealth and abundance into your life as naturally as light attracts the eyes of those in darkness. Stand tall in your spirit, even if your body is sitting or lying down. Lift your inner posture. Let your energy announce: it is done. The declaration seals the practice, as though you were stamping your energy into the universe with absolute certainty. And the universe, impartial and infinite, responds only to certainty. Breathe once more, slowly, deeply. As you exhale, imagine your declaration spreading outward, touching everything connected to you: your future, your work, your relationships, your opportunities. Every area of your life now carries the imprint of this truth. Abundance is here. Wealth is flowing. Prosperity is alive within me. It is done. Hold this silence for a moment, for in silence the declaration takes root. You do not need to push it, you do not need to repeat endlessly. Once declared with certainty, the vibration is set. Trust it, live it, embody it. From this moment, you are no longer waiting for abundance. You are walking within it. The energy has been sealed, the declaration has been spoken, and now the vibration is alive within you. What you do next is not just action, it is alignment continued. Every time you embody this frequency, you are telling the universe: I am ready, I am available, I am open to receive. And as wealth begins to flow toward you, the way to anchor this energy even deeper is through expression. The universe responds to movement. When you take a conscious step, even a small one, you demonstrate faith. And faith, expressed in action, multiplies the flow of abundance. Right now, you are being asked to act not in fear, not in desperation, but in divine intent. To comment, to share, to subscribe may seem like ordinary steps on the surface. But beneath them, in this moment, they are energetic seals. They are signals of readiness, acts of resonance. When you write "I am ready" in the comments, you are not simply typing words on a screen. You are declaring your readiness into the field, where thousands of vibrations will echo with yours, amplifying the frequency of wealth across all who join this journey. Imagine the power of collective energy. Each person who has arrived here, drawn not by accident but by resonance, adding their voice, their frequency, their declaration. Together, it becomes a chorus, and that chorus vibrates through the field of abundance. You are not alone in this. As you write, as you declare, you join a community of souls aligning silently to the same code. Wealth does not flow to isolated energy. It flows most powerfully where resonance is amplified. When you subscribe, you are not simply following a channel. You are stepping into a current, a stream of messages designed to keep your vibration aligned, to remind you again and again that abundance is not distant, it is here. And when you share, you are extending this signal beyond yourself, offering others the chance to awaken. In spiritual law, what you give multiplies. When you share this energy, you expand your own. You create space for the universe to pour more into your life, because you have chosen to be a vessel of abundance, not just a receiver. Tesla taught that the greatest forces are unseen, invisible currents shaping everything we know. What you do in silence, in stillness, becomes your greatest power. And so, your action now is silent yet potent. To type "I am ready," to click, to stay connected. These are not mechanical steps, they are spiritual agreements. You are telling the universe, I am aligned, I am prepared, I am no longer chasing, for wealth has already begun to hunt me. Feel the energy one last time. Breathe in deeply, hold for a moment, and exhale slowly. Whisper inwardly, I am abundant. Wealth flows to me in silence. I am ready. With that, you have not just watched a video, you have completed an initiation. You have tuned into the frequency that changes everything. Carry this silence with you into your day. Carry it into your work, your decisions, your relationships. Let it shape how you speak, how you act, how you move. For once the declaration has been made, you are no longer the same. You walk differently, you attract differently, you live differently. Wealth has already turned its gaze toward you, and it will follow the vibration you continue to hold. So now, act with divine intent. Comment below, I am ready. Subscribe to remain in the current. Share this with someone who is seeking their sign, for perhaps this message was meant to pass through you to reach them. And as you do, know that the universe has already responded. The silence is alive. The signal has been sent. Wealth has begun to hunt you.